Hello, I'm Alex.
I'm Sophia.
So, welcome to our channel. We're going to be giving tarot readings for all of you astrology signs this week, the 7th, all the way to the 13th, August 2023. So, let's get started. So, let's get started with the reading for Aries. So, Sophia, if you could tune into the cards, let's see what we can get.
Let's see. Okay.
Alright. Oh, so, that's interesting. What do you think about this here? We have the Queens of Wands. They're upside down along with the ten of Swords.
Okay. Yes. I think Aries is looking in the past, but this is not very positive for you guys because it's hurting yourself. I think I recommend you to look more for the future and not be too attached to the past.
Okay, that's an interesting insight.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have the upside down Justice and the Knight of Cups. What do you think is going on? Is there something stuck with the judicial system? To believe it has something to do with some bureaucratic form, or maybe you have something going on at work that isn't really going to your expectations.
Or the marriage could be too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Usually with something like that, especially with so specific of a reading for this week, it's saying
more for financial.
it's saying to be careful with what you're submitting paperwork wise this week. Maybe dot your I's, cross your T's. Really take the due diligence needed when you're doing things, because with this Ten of Swords, it makes me think that if you don't do it well, it could maybe not work out too well for you. So be sure to do your due diligence and read the fine print. What was this one over here, do you think? That's a Nine of Pentacles upside down with the Empress.
Yes, I think you're thinking that you don't have a lot pentacle, but I think you have enough. How you can see the Empress, it represents the abundance.
That is interesting insight, Sophia. I definitely see that as well. The Empress being one of abundance, and the Knight of Pentacles being upside down. It makes me think that there is a contradiction of how you're perceiving your situation.
Mm-hmm.
As I said from the previous cards, just be careful. Go about it in a professional
and slow.
Yeah, just make sure, slowly, just make sure you just do it well. It's better to be the sure tortoise rather than the fast hare, especially for this week. So, like I said, this is specific for this week. This isn't for the whole month. If you want to see for the whole month, you can check out our other video for that. But for this one, I would say continue forward with this advice. Be reading this week for the Tauruses. So Sophia, I see that you're shuffling those cards there. What do you think is going on this week?
Let's see what's going on.
Okay. So we have the Queen of Cups and the Fool card upside down. What do you think of these, Sophia?
Make me think, because both of them are upside down, make me think that the recommendation for this week is not to look too deeply in your stuff, not be too emotional about it, and I feel like you should just enjoy more the ride in this week.
Yeah, I can see that they're both looking forward.
Yes.
Hence it seems to be more towards the future, at least into the near future, considering this is just a reading for the week.
Yes.
But it looks like there is a deadline or something ending. So it looks like it's saying you should make a decision and just end with it this already. Looks like it's giving you direct advice, Tauruses, that maybe you were indecisive about something, but it's time to make this decision.
Yeah. But with the fool, I think that you should not feel too guilty about it. You know, like
Mm.
it's something. It's a new adventure that is coming for you. And we had the Two of Cup and the Judgment. Make me think that you need to be careful with who you are doing those agreements. Family, friends, maybe, yeah, couples. And put, yeah, after the new agreements, you will have a new beginning with the
Mhm.
Judgment. What do you think?
Exactly. It looks like it's saying this can be a cooperative decision. Perhaps you're considering somebody else's interest in this, but either way, just uh, not necessarily be careful, but make sure you're doing the agreement with somebody that you trust as
Mhm.
well. So don't go about just doing it, haphazardly with just whoever. But I think this is a good reading for you Tauruses this week. So straight ahead into this week, and hopefully it's a good one.
Yeah.
Now we'll be focusing on the Geminis out there, or Geminis, depending on how you pronounce it. But Sophia, what kind of reading do you have for them this week?
Let's see. Gemini. Okay. What do you think? We have the War and an Ace of Pentacles, Alex.
So it looks like you have a decision here. The world is usually you're at a high point of perspective,
Mm-hmm.
and the pentacle can represent many things, either a new star or something financial. But it says there is an important decision for you to make, but it's your decision alone on whether or not you want to pursue this or not. But it's saying it's inconsequential, meaning like it's not really a big deal either way. But I would say in most cases, if it's something that you're passionate about or something that you enjoy, just go ahead and go with it. That's what it's showing me right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do it or you not. Either way, like I said, inconsequential.
Yeah, you guys had a choice. And we have
It's like
the
you have the Nine of Swords
Nine of Swords
and the Hierophant upside down.
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting.
Make me feel that you should not worry too much for the future, because that sounds like you guys are not sleeping that well for thinking too much.
Mm-hmm.
And what you think with the
Looks like there's some kind of contradiction in faith right now.
yeah.
It looks like the only reason why I think that one is because this particular card paired with this one. It makes me think that either if you're a religious person or an atheist or agnostic, it's showing you that don't have a little bit more faith, whether or not it's in organized religion or something your own personal beliefs. But either way, it's saying don't be too heavily concerned. This week will pass. This is just for this week, but just consider that.
Yes. And we have the
Three of Pentacles. Oh,
and
and the Eight of Cups.
yes.
So what do you think of that? That one is upside down with the Eight of Cups. What do you think?
Looks like you guys should move on. Yeah, like how Alexei was saying about it. To not be focused too much in the faith situation. You should just move forward for what you really believe, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think that second set of
And
cards is really confirming that.
and the collaboration too
Mm-hmm.
with other people,
Mhm.
like in the church or your
Or
community.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Friendship. too.
Friendship.
Yeah.
Anybody that's holding any kind of club. It could be like a club or something like
Yeah.
that. I mean, it could be anything really.
Yeah.
So really, these set of four are a part of that, as
And
well as
the
this one.
choice.
Yeah, as a
Mhm.
choice, and this one is kind of just showing as a choice in more of the hobbies or finances or other things of that nature.
Yes.
Now we'll be doing a reading for Cancer. So Sophia, she is going to be shuffling this deck and give us more insight of what potentially is happening. So take your time, Sophia. We really want to give the Cancers a good reading. So let's see what we have.
Yes, let's see. Okay. Okay. Okay, we have.
So this is the extra card that they provide with the Rider-Waite deck. But we like to keep this in here as either a confirmation of another adjacent card or as kind of like a joker card. But we like to keep it in there, and I think it's important because it comes with the devil. I think that's a pretty interesting one to have double of.
Yes.
So what do you think, Sophia?
Let's see. I think that it's more about finding the balance. What is the devil is saying here? Like, you guys, Cancer, should focus more in your balance and not to be overwhelmed thinking about so many stuff and worry too much. Because here appear the Ace of Pentacles upside down and the Four of Sword, that make me think that you are worrying a little bit about home or financial, that the Pentacle sometimes means, and it's good to find the between.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see that. Like a balance of your not only your self-interest, but balance between what keeps you grounded. So with this Pentacle being upside down, it makes me think that put down those extra stresses that might be taking away your stability. The devil can be something that is
give you a choice too.
Well, not just a choice, it's really just giving you just looking after yourself. So put down that Pentacle and really look after yourself if you want to maintain that balance. So sometimes that means foregoing listening to the other person about what they want. Sometimes your interests should take precedent, or they should become first. So at least for this week, think more of yourself.
Yes.
And we have the World card, and then we also have the upside down Knight of Wands. What do you think about that?
Make me think that your choice should be that look for and put your passion for the future and for what you can achieve.
Oh yes, absolutely. Because it definitely is an encouraging set of cards.
Yes.
So it's just to have a little bit more encouragement to achieve what you need to achieve this week. Now we'll be doing a reading for Leo. Sophia, she'll be shuffling the cards and delve deep into what your reading is for this week.
Let's see, Leo, what's gonna be your week?
So we have the extra card that comes in the booklet. I think it's a good one to have. We use it as a confirmation to an adjacent card. So in this case, we have an upside down Page of Pentacles. What do you think about that, Sophia, when it's doubled?
Make me think. Let's see. Okay, make me think that you guys, Leo, are not a beginner in this situation that you are going through. That you are manifesting what you want, because we had a Magician, and you are a page. You are a person who has experience, and you are grounded too. You are blind, because the Page of Swords looks like somebody who is blind, and you are blind in this situation.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can see that's really good insight, Sophia, because it's showing all these pages, three in this cluster of upside down.
Yeah, but representing more like the Magician, I believe them.
Yeah, it says to go with what you know this week. Be confident in what you're proficient in or have experience in. Just go for it, because if you do that this week, it's going to give you a lot as a result. And with these last cards here, it just shows me with you're finding that strength to make that realization, and
the balance.
Yeah, you're going to be temperate in that. You'll be achieving achieving what you're setting out to do this week. So I think this is a really good set of cards for you. So I would carry on. Now we'll be doing a reading for Virgo. So Sophia, what do you think of this week? What do we have?
Let's see. Okay.
All right, so looks like we have those cards set up here. We have the upside down
10 of 1.
10 of Wands and the upright 5 of Pentacles.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems that it's giving the advice this week. It's interesting is you notice the Wands are upside down
Yes.
and it's showing hardship below. So it's saying to hold on, don't let go of what you've brought in from last week. You've been working hard, but it's saying don't let that go, because otherwise it's going to be a little bit harder for you. It's saying carry that on from last week into this week, because you don't want to start over, because it looks like the Fool here card right here, this is a beginning card.
Mm-hmm.
It's saying you don't really need to begin right now, especially if it's upside down. It's saying don't give up.
Just continue. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's an encouragement right here. And it's also with the Ace of Wands. It's saying once you do that, you'll actually get more than what you expected. What do you think about that, Sophia?
Yes. You can see that you have a bunch of pentacles that appear here. You don't see it yet, but it's there and you are working on it. And yes, just here to like take it slowly and continue with what you are doing, that you're gonna succeed with your passion.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll be doing a reading for Libras. So Sophia, what do we have for them this week?
Let's see, Libra. It's gonna be your week. Okay.
Okay, so we have the Judgment card, and then we also have the upside down Five of Cups.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting. So this gets me thinking that don't just throw everything away. It looks like it's saying there is another opportunity that's presented itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes it's easier just to kind of give up, throw away what you've worked on. But according to this, it's saying don't do that this week. Don't just abandon what you've been working on. Because it's saying if you do that, it's going to be a lot easier for you. As you can see, these wands, he's beat up, but he's upside down. So it makes me think this will be easy for you. So just go ahead with that, and
look for a new opportunity that are coming up.
Yeah,
and continue with your work.
Yeah, exactly. It says once you continue with that and you find more another project perhaps, then you can move on to the next one. But it's saying for you to go ahead and just complete what tasks you've been doing. That can be either things at home that you've been working on, project at work, or just in your personal life, whatever you've been doing. But this reading is saying for you to continue on with that. Any other insight you have on that, Sophia?
No, I think it was right. Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Now we'll be doing a reading for you Scorpios out there. So keep in mind this will be for this week. If you want to know from the whole month, be sure to check out our other video in our channel. So Sophia, what do we have? Interesting. If you tuned into our last video for the month of August for Scorpio, there was a Tower card, meaning that you really had to tread carefully this month. But we see these book extra cards that come with the booklet. This is a means of doubling or tripling, in this case, the cards that it's adjacent to. So in this case, it's showing me a triple 2 of swords. It's showing. It's like the Mercury retrograde for you this month, and I think it's important to be vigilant and do all that you can to keep yourself grounded and safe, and don't be signing any important contracts or making big financial decisions. This is really just not the week to do that. What do you think, Sophia?
Yes, there are stuff around you that you know are seeing. Sounds like it. And yes, it's take it slow. Make me think.
Mm.
Yes. What do you
Mm.
think about the Queen
Yeah.
of Cups?
Looks like the Queen of Cups. This is one that shows self-reflection, being pensive, being practical. I think you just have to be really practical and look inward, and maybe do some meditation, relax. Just don't be too active in the sense of making huge life-changing decisions. Not just for this week, but for the whole month. And then for this one, it's just saying the Eight of Cups is just saying just leave it alone. If you were planning on doing something, just kind of leave it, leave it be, and just as I said, stay vigilant, stay perceptive, and that's really what I can say for this week and also this month. Now we'll be reading into Sagittarius for this week. So Sophia, tune into the cards. Let's see what we have for them.
Okay.
Interesting. So we have the upside down Ace of Cups, the upside down Hierophant, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Hangman, and the Queen of Cups. So this is seems to be an alliance between the Empress and High Priestess. Usually don't have these combinations very often, but one is more about what's staring in front of you, and then what's the ideal. According to this, it's saying whatever long ideals you've had in life thus far, it's saying to look deeply into that and really consider that.
Great question
Mhm.
about it.
So what's this big question? It's saying to what it goes to the old adage of if it sounds like a duck or walks like a duck, it's probably a duck, and I think that can be more in terms of trusting your intuition, trusting your gut, and going with that this week. And it looks like you have good insight, or you've been allotted this week, and I think it's important to take advantage of that. So what do you think, Sophia?
Yeah, I think don't be too emotional about it because of the upside down of cup, because it will pop too much emotion. Just trust yourself and everything will gonna be okay. And yes.
So don't think necessarily about the ideal of it, but think more about what's the highest good. The highest good not only for yourself, but those around you as well. Because I'm sensing for the person that's getting this reading, they are a person that's really kind of in an ethical dilemma right now. And I think if you look, you don't even really have to look that deeply. You can, but you really know it already. So I would say take courage in that fact and carry on. So now we'll do a reading for Capricorn. So Sophia, what do you think we have for this week?
Let's see. Okay. Yes, we have the Three of Pentacles upside down and the Emperor and the Page of Cup and the Knight of Pentacles upside down.
Oh, interesting. So what do you think of those pairs of cards?
Make me think that the recommendation for this week is just be more in your power and don't think too much about the other people around you, what they're thinking. Some start gonna pop up with the Page of the Page of Cups. Make me think.
Yeah, exactly. A little tidbit or an omen will come this week. It'll be subtle, but it's saying to listen, be keen in your senses on seeing when that's delivered.
Mm-hmm.
And then also it seems to be with these upside down Six of Pentacles. It's giving the advice to try not to be too scattered this week. Don't be giving too much out. Try to be a little bit more conservative because it's showing the star here. It's saying that You just have to get through this week. It's not the easiest week, but you'll get through it.
Yes.
Now we'll be doing a reading for the Aquariuses out there. So Sophia, you have tuned into the cards. Let's see what we have in store this week for our reading.
Aquarius. Okay.
So here we have the Five of Swords and the upside down Lovers card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do you see in that card or that set of cards?
Make me think that something like end, like could be relationship or friendship will be ending,
or at least a struggle,
or at least a struggle, yeah, in some of the relationship.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like it's not the best week for you with relationships,
Mm-hmm.
because there's certainly some, I wouldn't say turmoil, but there could be a disagreement or some kind of tension.
Yeah. We have the Nine of Cups and the Hangman.
So this makes me think that this tension in the relationship could be because of pride, hubris, something that's going on in this friendship, relationship at work, or romantic relationship.
And it even happened for a long time too.
Yeah, and we human beings, we have pride, and we can be real jerks sometimes. And in this case, it looks like that is kind of coming out of the person. It's going to irk you. It's going to push your buttons. So please be aware of that. So be vigilant in controlling, and act responsibly. So of course, it's always good to act appropriately in those instances.
And we have the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands.
What do you think of those two cards?
Make me think that it's somebody who is a little immature, not very mature. For that is what is going on in this card, that they have too much pride and
Yeah, it looks like it
had too much passion about it, but maybe they don't notice because they are not aware about it, the situation.
Interesting. Yes, it could be somebody younger than you, that kind of immaturity, or somebody that's just not as mature as you are in this instance. So just don't let them push your buttons. You're better than that. And I wish you luck this week. Now we'll be doing a reading for you Pisces people out there. So Sophia, what do you think we have going on for them this week?
Let's see how it's gonna go for Pisces. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords, upside down, and the Knight of Cups. What do you think, Alex?
I definitely see this Crown and Sword kind of going into a cup. It's showing that this is a good opportunity this week to really get something that you've wanted for a while. So Pisces out there, if there's been something that you've kind of planned this month, this week is actually your golden week to achieve that.
Yeah, and let's see. Looks like you should not focus too much in what you don't have and focus more in what you have.
Yeah, at least what you've had for a long time. There's definitely something to be grateful for.
Yeah.
But always good to get something in addition to what you have. Of course, gratitude doesn't mean that you're okay with just what you have and you don't get anything else. Far from it.
Yeah.
But it seems like you're going to have to wield a stick and just go for it, especially with this other card. This card right here is confirming that is the case. Wouldn't you say, Sophia?
Yes, like
You gotta beat it with the stick sometimes to get
yes.
get a result.
Yes, for sure, and get what you want and manifest them.
So this is a good reading for Pisces. I think it's kind of a light-hearted one, as you can see. I think it's kind of funny, these pairs together with this guy. That could be you, Pisces. It can be you guy with the crossed arms and kind of reveling in your success this week. that concludes it for this week. Be sure to check out other videos, especially for this month, and then also subscribe to our channel, like this video, and we'll be giving actually live events in the future, so please stay tuned, and we look forward to you then.
Thank you. Bye.